How much does it cost to refill a CO2 tank? Great question, and this really depends on a few factors. Your location, the company you get it from. Of course, we offer CO2, so shameless plug, I gotta put that in there. And more importantly, what else is involved? Are you bringing your own tank and you're swapping the tank out? Are you buying a tank and getting it filled with CO2? Or do you already have a tank, like I said, and you're swapping it out or returning it for a different type of tank? These are a couple of the things. There's many other things, and more so the type of tank as well. Large, small, bulk, high pressure. We have other videos on this page that explain those. But when you come through us, you don't have to put in hefty deposits. You don't have to be a business. We offer CO2 to a lot of people. Other companies will not. You either have to be a business, you have to put a couple $1,000s down as a deposit. There's a lot of things that are involved there. Now, with all of this said, how much does it cost to refill a CO2 tank? In general, this depends on the area, but in general, this really abides by what size CO2 tank do you have? 20 pound, 35 pound, 50 pound, you have 60 pound, 75 pound, of course, 100 pound, 135. So there's different sizes. Then you have your dewars, 130, 160 liters. We have other videos that talk about the tanks on this page, but in general, you're gonna expect to pay somewhere between $30 and $60 for a 20 pound tank. Not always, sometimes lower, sometimes more. Again, supply, demand, and location. The 50 pound tanks, those are gonna be anywhere between $45 and $80. Again, this depends on location, and I'm giving you those two sizes because you can divide that price by the quantity of CO2 and times it by whatever other size tank, and that'll give you a good idea. Now, do you need CO2 delivered? Deliveries have to be to a business, no residential. Deliveries have their own fees associated with that. Hazmat fees, environmental fees, certain processing fees. If there's a specific place that they need to be delivered, but the truck has a hard time getting access, you might have an access route fee or a limited access fee, I should say. And of course, the delivery and the pickup itself. So there's many things that go into that. Now, when there is deliveries, the tanks are getting delivered. Typically, they are put on the dock or they are put where they are, and you have to take them from that point forward. Liability purposes say that the driver or the delivery guy cannot bring these inside, they cannot set them up, and that gets into a whole different can of worms. But in general, this should answer your questions on how much CO2 costs or how much a CO2 refill costs. Contact us with your inquiries. We fill CO2, liquid nitrogen, helium, argon, mixed gas, welding gas, all of it. But we can't quote you until we know what you need. So contact us, cryofx.com/gas, and that page will give you more information. This is CryoFX. Thanks for watching.